All right, thank you very much, everyone, that are onto this section. This is more like a strategic question and answer section with some members of my mentee, my community. Actually, is a paid event, so the participants don't want to review themselves; they want to remain anonymous. So I'll be answering their question. Actually, they paid for this section, but I deemed it wise to share with my community. All right, so I'll be taking your questions, Dr. James, Engineer Frederick, Lucy, and quite a whole number of you here. So don't worry, you will remain anonymous. You paid for it, and your wish is my command. All right, so the first question, actually, the topic of today is 5 things you need to know in order for you to get out of debt. All right. So I'll take your questions, and I believe in the midst of answering your question, everyone will be satisfied with the section and they'll gain value and know what to do next. Because whenever a situation or something happens to someone and you get overwhelmed with what is currently happening in your life, it's just as a result of one thing. You don't know your next step. When you know the next step of what to do, when things get so choked up and everything, you tend to escape that feeling of, oh, I'm overwhelmed. The reason a lot of people are overwhelmed is because they don't know what to do next. All right. So you need to overcome that state of the mind. So I'll be taking your questions. So do well to type in your questions while I answer them. All right. I know this is a private section, but I'm recording this section so that I can use it to help people in the future. So your first question, Engineer Abdul, Engineer Frederick, you said, how can one achieve greatness at each level of life? Well, I'm speaking from experience because currently in my life, at the level where I am, I've experienced quite a whole lot, knowing fully well I ventured into life at a very young and early age. So I need you, from my experience, I need you to know that a life without purpose is an empty life. Number one, you must have purpose, because if you don't have purpose, just like the Bible said, my people perish for lack of what? Lack of knowledge. And when you don't have a purpose in life, when you don't have a mission, a vision of the life you're living, then life becomes useless and worthless without meaning. So the first thing you need to do in order for you to attain greatness is you having a purpose. What's your purpose in life? What's your vision? What's your mission? What are you called to do in life? Now, a lot of people struggle to answer this question at an early phase in life. Why some at an early phase in life, they tend to get it, they get it all. Someone like me, I couldn't answer this question at a very young age in life. I struggled. And that is why I'm letting you know that you must define your purpose. Purpose means, who are you living life for? What are you living life for? What gives you joy? What gives life meaning to you? That every day you fight to stand up from your bed and you thank God for it and you go to do what? And you go to work it out. What is that? So a life without purpose is an empty life. I need you to know that greatness in life is tied to your ability to obey and follow simple instruction. When I mean obey and follow simple instruction, meaning in every level of life you are, there is a next level calling you. There is a next level that have your name. And for you to get to your next level, you must follow instruction. You must obey. And obedience comes from you subjecting yourself to people that are already ahead of you, your willingness to be mentored and to be coached and to be guided towards your next level. All right? Towards your next level. So you don't need to follow anybody in life just for who the person is or what the person is. Do not follow a man, rather follow his vision. When you follow a man because of his vision, even when that person is not performing well, even when that person is not acting right at a particular point in time, because we all are humans, the vision, even if the person dies, the vision is going to be bigger and it will outgrow the person. And that is why today we all can see Henry Ford. Henry Ford is dead, but his vision lives. It's bigger than him. Despite his death, he has left a legacy. His vision strives. And that is one important thing we all must try and pay attention to. All right. Follow people, follow a man or follow someone because of the vision they drive. Likewise, you, if you want people to follow you, you must have a vision. Your vision should drive you, and your vision should be bigger than you. All right. So I hope I've answered the first question. Okay. So the second question from Mrs. Lucy, she said, how can one manage success? I know I promised us this a 15 to 30 minutes strategic section. All right. So I'm going to do my best to give you value because you paid for this section. All right. So how to manage success. Now, I need you to know that your ability to manage success is seen in how you manage your expectation. Let me put it that way. How you manage your expectation. So the question is, how do you manage your expectation? You must get your expectation right, because if you don't manage your expectation, you end up being disappointed on your journey towards achieving your goal or attaining success. So managing your expectation is critical in your success. So for you to manage your expectation correctly, you must imbibe in yourself on number one, risk management. Because while you are journeying on your path to success, towards success, you must make decision, critical decision, and most of your decision involves risks. So while you are managing your expectation, you must also manage your risks. You must also manage your risk. We call it the risk management in your life. All right. So what does it mean? Your ability to manage risks, your ability to manage expectation is seen in your capability to be disciplined. Write that word down. It's seen in your capability to be disciplined, because your capability to be disciplined, to follow through on what you said, on the decision you've made. Then having number two, emotional intelligence, because you must be emotionally intelligent. We're in a world full of human beings, and human beings are animals. We all are animals. The way we behave, we can be so annoying. We fluctuate in mood. So for you to be successful, for you to manage your success in life, you must be emotionally intelligent. You don't get yourself reacting to every thing people do or say towards you. When events or people behave or say or do, when things happen outside your circle of influence, you don't react. God has given you the power of will. You choose the way you respond. That is what highly successful people do. So you tend to manage your risks, manage have emotional intelligence, be disciplined, and your ability to handle fear, to manage your fear and greed. These three things, if you can master them, if you can gain mastery on being disciplined on your decisions and your purpose, doing what you say you will do, having emotional intelligence, not reacting to this, but rather not reacting to things, but rather responding to things. Then number three is what? Your ability to manage your fear and your greed. If you can do these three things, trust me, you gain mastery in managing success as you grow and keep attaining heights in life. All right. So Lucy, I need you to always pay attention to relationship, because this is my secret. It's what helped me. My ability and the mastering I've gained, and I won't tell you I've arrived, I'm still learning, is because I was able to pay attention to relationship. I'm someone that my circle is very, very small. I tend to protect my mind, knowing fully well that the people I expose myself to affect my mind. So I'm very protective and aware of my mind. All right. At this level in life, I've come to a level whereby I don't give a damn of what people say or think. In fact, there's nothing in this life at the level of where I am right now in life, with my experiences and what I've gone through, what I've been through, and what I've grown through. There's nothing worse that can happen in this life that can affect me. All right. So that is me. So this is what you need to do, Lucy. This is what you need to do. Always pay attention to relationship. That was what I did. I had to pay attention. This person in my life, is the person increasing me or decreasing me? Does the person elevate me, make me feel high, gives me a high vibration, or does the person bring me down? All right. Know when to close a chapter in someone's life. Everybody that comes into your life is not meant to be your life forever. Know when to close a chapter and move on. Know when to let go, because when people live your life, they are doing themselves more harm than good. They are the one losing, not you. All right. So pay attention to relationship, because your ability to access the right relationship will get you to height and level where money will not get you. Let me repeat that again. Your ability, Lucy, to get to the level you want in life, the height you want in life, the achievement you want in life, money will not get you there, but relationship will. In fact, relationship is a vital currency that you must bank very, very well in your life. I call it a real estate of I call it a real estate. Is a currency you must bank in order to build your personal real estate of success. Because relationship can influence a lot of things that money, no matter the kind of money you have, will not influence. All right, so Lucy, hope I answered your question. Okay, so okay, Mr. Paul said, what are the steps to taking? What are the steps towards? What are the steps to? Okay, what are the steps to take to creating wealth? Okay, Mr. Paul, creating wealth. I believe at this point in time, I've already given you a foundation to know that wealth, it's not a destination. Rather, it's a process whereby one keep attaining a milestone, one milestone to the next, in order to make life adventurous, full of fun. All right, that's one way I use in defining wealth. So when you ask how to create wealth, I'm going to give you this a simple definition, or more like an explanation based on my experience, my journey, what I did to get to where I am right now, and what I'm currently doing to get to where I want to be, and what I will do in order to keep getting to the next milestone, the next level that is calling my name in life. All right. So there are three steps, Mr. Paul, towards creating wealth. So the first step is number one, you must have the ability to make money. The first step is make money. Now, you need to build your ability and capacity to make money, because the reason why a lot of people end up being broke, more especially, I'm not even talking about people that have not even attained success before in life. That one is even better. It's better that you don't know what success means. You've not tested money, and you are at your level than the worst feeling in life you can experience, which I experienced, and I will never ever experience that feeling ever again in my life, is being wealthy, being rich, testing money, and finding yourself back to ground zero. That's the worst experience and feeling you can ever feel like a person. So the reason why a lot of people end up being broke, and I've been here before, is because number one, they don't have the ability and capacity to make money. I always, when people meet me and say, hey, what investment can I do right now? The first thing I ask them, it's good to build investment, it's good to have investment, it's good to run a business. But if the investment and the business you have is taken away from you, what will be left of you? Is your ability and capacity to make money. So you must build your ability and capacity to make money. The second step is your ability and capacity to manage money. So manage money is the second step. Do you know how to manage money? In my past experience, I came to a level where I thought I knew how to manage money, whereby I wasn't extravagant, I wasn't spending. I made sure that every dime goes towards something that is accountable. At my level of knowledge, that was what I thought worked. But at a long run, I discovered that that wasn't the right mindset, because that mentality puts me in trouble. When I found myself in trouble, I couldn't save myself because I couldn't grow above that level of mental conditioning. So you must learn how to manage money, and don't just remain relaxed at the level where you are. Keep learning, keep surrounding yourself with the right group of people, keep growing in mental capacity, keep growing in relationship. Don't just remain loyal to a level of people for the rest of your life. Keep learning. The more you grow in life, there's this thing I keep telling people, the more you grow in life, the more you need to lose people and gain new relationships. At a point in my life, I even failed to follow the instruction of my own words, and that really affected me seriously. And right now, I've learned one thing in life: the more I live, my life, the more I increase the bar of my relationship, the more I gain access to more meaningful relationship, and the more I grow in every areas of my life. So you must learn how to manage your money. All right. Managing money is a very, very big topic, is a broad topic. For those of you that paid for my premium mentorship, there's a course you'll be having access to. So you're going to learn quite a whole lot about managing money. Okay, so managing money is your ability to be a good seed to the money that you attract. Because if you're not a good seed to the money you attract in the long run, when life throws a punch at you, which it will definitely throw, when life hits you hard, when life happens to you, when life humbles you, if you don't know how to manage your money, it will be difficult for you to crawl from that hole. All right, because the truth is, when things happen to you in life, that is when you know that nobody cares about you and you are all left alone and you are the only one that have to dig yourself out of that pit. All right, so that is it. I'm not saying this to scare you, but I'm just speaking from experience. All right, so you must learn how to manage your money. All right, so for those of you that paid for my exclusive 3 months mentorship, that's 90 days, you'll be having more of you have access to my course that went into depth of what I do, the behind the scenes I did, my mistakes, where I am right now, and what I'm currently doing, and what I plan to keep doing. All right, because right now, the level where you are meeting me right now, tomorrow I won't be on that level. Just know that every day I am growing, I am becoming the best version of myself every day. So when you think you know me, trust me, you're just getting started. All right, so manage your money. So the third thing you need to do is multiply your money. You must have the capacity and the right knowledge on how to multiply your money. If you don't know how to multiply your money, Lucy, and ladies and gentlemen in the house, you're going to end up in a rat race. You're making money, managing money, making money, managing money. And when life struck you, when there's a tornado that hits you, you may not come out alive. So you must learn how to multiply your money. And areas you can multiply your money, which I'll be exposing to in my master class, January 1st, 2023. Do not miss that. Is your ability. There's a wealth code. I won't tell you about the wealth code, but there are 3 things that you must do to guarantee wealth. Know that in every bad situation, in every challenges, it's a call for a brand new set of people to emerge through the opportunities that lies therein. I won't say much. All right. So right now things are hard. Next year things will be more harder, but next year a lot of new set of millionaires and billionaires in dollars will be created. Why? These people did not just sit down and keep looking at the current situation. Rather, they deviated a means to identify the opportunities that lie therein. So in every situation, every bad situation, every challenge lies an opportunity. You just have to have the right eye to see it and position yourself. All right, because with these 3 steps I just mentioned, how to make money, how to manage money, how to multiply your money, your ability and capacity to make money, to manage money, to multiply your money leads you towards leads you to wealth. All right, so that is why you must be able to build your capacity and your ability every blessed day in these 3 areas. So hope I've answered your question, Lucy. Okay, so the fourth question here is sorry, I can't come out, so I'm having a meeting online. So the fourth question here is, how can one gain mastery in these 3 areas? Okay, so how can one gain mastery? How can one gain mastery in these 3 areas? So sorry, someone is at my door, so let me just attend to the person and I'll get back to you. All right, sorry for that distraction. Someone was at my door and it was very, very urgent. All right, so sorry about that. So I was about answering Mr. Was it Mr. Paul? I don't know who asked the question. So please, can you repeat the question? So how can one gain mastery in these three areas? Okay. The three areas you're talking about is how to make money, how to manage money, and how to multiply money. Am I right? Okay, beautiful. So how do one gain mastery? That's the question. All right, so this is it. Just like I said earlier, you need to seek out for mentorship. There is no two ways about it. You must seek out for mentorship. All right. Your ability to seek out for mentorship shortens the distance by which you can gain mastering and get to your desired level in life and achieve the desired results you want in life. So there are three ways to get yourself into mentorship. Number one, but before we talk about that, let's talk about who is a mentor. A mentor is no anybody can be your mentor. You have to be careful in knowing the people you choose and you call mentor. Don't look for someone that have not attained any results, haven't achieved anything, and is not even at a higher level more than you. You don't call them mentor. So a mentor is one who has been there, who has done that which you aspire to do and you aspire to achieve. They've achieved things you aspire to achieve. They've done what you aspire to do, and they've attained your next level. So you are looking up to them because you want them to guide you and show you how to attain your next level because they're already there. They've done that. They've been there and they've done that. All right. So that is who a mentor is. So when choosing a mentor, be very, very careful. All right. So you need to look for someone that have achieved what you want to do at a higher level and have produced the results you want to produce. All right. So that is who a mentor is. So how do you gain access to mentorship? I laugh at people when they say, I went to YouTube, I saw, yeah, there are different levels of mentorship. You can be a visual mentee. I do that a lot. I go on YouTube, I learn, I connect with people who doesn't even know that I exist, but I see them as my mentor, as my role model. Because when you gain access to be with them one-on-one closely, you tend to watch the behind the curtain. They don't tell you the behind the curtain on YouTube. The behind the curtain is when you come very, very close to them, and you can't get close to them, you can't access them. So you need to either serve your way into mentorship, doing free things for them. One group of people I love so much that keeps to this behavior, that keeps to this pattern of life, is the Igbo people. Yeah, I'm an Igbo girl. The Igbo businessmen. When you see an Igbo man, not just Igbo man, generally, there's this culture they have when they bring a young boy from the village to the city, or a young boy that say, hey, I want to do this. What the Igbo people do, or yeah, go and serve this man. Serve him, meaning be there, be helping him in everything that he's doing, both at home and at business. And in the process, you will learn about his business, about what he do. And if you're good enough during the process, he exposes everything to you. You even learn by watching him, you learn by asking questions, and he answers you openly because you are serving him. So you serve your way to mentorship. All right. Then the second way to gain access to mentorship is what we call the second way is you pay your way. Number one, serve your way to mentorship. Number two, pay your way to mentorship. And the easiest way to pay your way to mentorship is by paying, like physical cash. Please, I want to pay you, all of you here on this live event. You all paid to have this strategic section with me for 15 minutes. Well, I promise you to give you an extra bonus of extra 15 minutes. You all paid. If you didn't pay, you will not be having this section. All right. And if you didn't pay me, the extra things I'll be giving you guys at the end of this section, you will not have it. All right. So You pay your way to mentorship. For me to there are people I mentor for free. Those people are just is my way of giving back to the community. I have a community. Why I have an inner circle. You guys are my inner circle. You paid me, and that is why I'm giving you everything that I know, my behind the scene, and you'll be seeing more of that in our Telegram community group. All right. So you pay your way to mentorship. Then the third is you earn or you gain your way to mentorship, meaning you are paying to gain access to the relationship with these people, to have a relationship with them. You are serving your way you are serving your way to gain access to them, or you are earning your way or gaining your way through trust. Okay, but let me tell you from experience, the easiest way to gaining access to the right relationship with these mentors is paying your way. Trust me, when you pay your way, everything is more easier. Serving your way and earning or gaining your way, it takes a longer time, but paying your way in give you instant access, because when you pay when you pay your way in, you will pay attention and they will also pay attention on you. And if you don't pay the price, you will not get paid for the knowledge that you will gain from them. All right. And that's why when you see they come out to do free things, they do free things, but the hardcore of what they are doing, the behind the scene, the secrets is only exposed to people that pay them, because when you pay attention, and when you pay them, they pay attention to you. So learn to pay for what? Learn to pay for relationship, access to relationship and mentorship. All right. So I believe I've answered your question. Okay, so who is the next person on the list? The next question. Okay, how can one set a financial goal and achieve it? Wow, that's a nice question. Okay, someone I was telling a group of people that I started my goal book in the year 2015. I said I got this book. I think I have it here. Yeah, I do. I have it here. This is my goal book. If you can, though it's a bit weak. If you can really see it, that's 2015 showing right there. So I got a goal book where I write down my goals, yearly goals, monthly goals, weekly goals, daily goals, and I break them down. Why am I telling you this? Let's take a look at a case study of someone who runs a business online or offline, or someone who sells a product online or offline, be it physical product or digital product. Now, for example, if I want to earn $2,000 right now, only online, not even offline, let me focus on online. I know that the fewer people that I sell to, the fewer people that I sell to at a higher price, the more money I will make. Let me repeat that again. If I want to make $2,000 right now, online, not even offline, online, I know that the fewer people I sell to at a higher price, the more money I'll make. Now, from what I just said right now, if you are able to feel the words of what I just said, is the secret is called the magic number, the power of your magic number. So let me ask you, what is your magic number? If you have a magic number, you can achieve any financial goal you set for yourself. All right. So knowing your magic number, knowing the number of people means knowing the number of people you want to sell to is the key to having your magic number accomplished. Let me repeat that again. Knowing your magic number is the key towards having your magic number accomplished. Okay, so when you know this, you can navigate the numbers positively using your sales strategy. I know a lot of people have their sales strategy. So using whatever sales strategy you are using, knowing your magic number will really help you greatly. Okay, so for example, now, if you want to make $2,000, you need to know the number of people you have to sell. To make $2,000 very, very fast, be it in a day or in a week or in a month, depending on your marketing and your sales strategy, all you need to do is to sell to fewer people at a higher price. So, for example, who will I use right now? Okay, Engineer Paul. Okay, is that okay? Engineer, okay, Engineer Obina. Okay, For example, let me use you as an example. If you want to make $2,000 in 30 days, there are many ways to go about it. Is either you choose to sell a product at $2. Sorry, is either you choose to sell a product at $1 to 2,000 persons, or you have a product that costs $10 and you are ready to sell it to 200 people, or you have a product that costs or that worth $20. Now, what I'm saying, you can apply it both online and offline, physical products and digital products, and you want to sell it to 50 people, or you have a product that costs $100 and you want to sell to is it 10 or 20, or you have a product that costs $250. Sorry, my math is it's not good, but I believe you get what I'm saying. Okay, so let's use a product that worth $250. So it means you have to sell to 8 people. All right. If it's a product that costs $100, you have to sell to 20 people. A product that costs $20, you have to sell to 100 people. A product that costs $500, you have to sell to 4 people in order for you to achieve the $2,000 financial goal. Did you get that? So what do I mean? The more people you sell to, the lower the price. The lesser people you sell to, the more the price. And that is where you need to now learn how to identify your real customer, know the right marketing strategy that you need to use, then know how to identify them and how to present your products to them in a way that they see what is in it for them. Then your ability to close gives you the results. All right. So if it's online or offline, one thing I love about online is that the process is automated. Instead of you doing everything, there are some of the process that are automated. So the fewer you sell to people, the fewer people you sell to, the higher your price. Always remember that. And the more people you sell to, the lower your price. And that is why you see all these expensive houses, expensive cars. They don't look for crowd. You don't go to you don't go to Bentley company and be pricing cars if you're pricing to you. No. So always know your market, know what your products offer, and identify the right people for it. All right. So the fewer people you sell to, the higher your price. The more people you sell to, the lesser your price. So your product must have the ability to assist people, ability to give people the results that they desire in order for them to testify. There are products that are just being that are expensive, and all that product is doing is just to show class. For example, when you take an aeroplane, inside that aeroplane, there are three categories of people. There are people in the first class, business class, and economy. The same aeroplane conveying people the same location, picking them up from the same location, taking them to the same location. What makes the difference? People in the economy pay lesser because they want to access a location very fast. People in the business class pay for network and connection because they know that the level of people in the business class are the level of people that they want to connect with. Why people in the first class, they pay for exclusiveness, they pay for premium, they pay for the lifestyle. You get that? So always pay attention to that. So if the price of your product is higher, then you need to know that whatever your product is promising must be very, very good and great. All right. So I hope I've answered your question, but we'll dwell more on that in the inner circle group. Okay. So what's the next one? The sixth question: what is your advice for someone who is currently facing financial challenges and in debt? This question just reminded me of myself. That was few months ago, or more like a year ago. If you're watching this in 2023, that means it was last year, a year ago. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what I did that worked for me. All right. I'm going to share with you what I did that worked, but I won't go in depth because this is a strategic section and I'm making this video public. So when we go for our next section, where I'll be showing you my behind the scene, what I did, the journey, my journey through, what I had to overcome to get to where I am, then you tend to appreciate that more. But for the sake of this section, what I'll be telling you is you need to know that if you are in debt and you are having financial challenges, meaning you're broke and you are in debt, you can't achieve or attain anything with a troubled mind, with a worried mind. You can't. So the first lesson is for you to make money. Number one, you must increase your capacity and ability to make money, meaning you need to increase your learning. So for you to make money, you need to know that, how will I put it? Making money comes from a place of rest. Your mind has to be at a place of rest, inner peace. That is number one. It took me, ladies and gentlemen, it took me several months to discover what I'm just telling you right now. It took me several months connecting with the right group of people, having access to some relationship that had to redirect my mind to even go watch a cartoon. I used to be a fan of cartoon, but right now I had to watch this cartoon. What's the name? What's the name? What's the name? I've forgotten the name. I'm a fan of cartoon, not any kind of cartoon, but there are some kinds of cartoon I watch that there are deep messages there. I'm not really a fan of Nigeria or this kind of movie. There are kinds of movie I watch movie that make me think. I watch movie that educates me. Okay, so I'm trying to remember the name of the cartoon, but when it comes, I'll tell you. So you need your mind to be at rest. You need an inner peace in order for you to think creatively, to learn, and to execute and implement. Okay, so let me just give you something that happened behind the scene. I borrowed money, and at a point, I discovered that that money I borrowed from money sharks, now they'll be putting interest every month. So I thought I could handle it, but things were not turning out the way I hoped they would. So I became so frustrated. I couldn't rest. I was like, wow. I was worried. My mind was worried. And I knew that that state was affect and deprive me of a lot of things. So all I did was to go borrow money from people that I said, just give me time to work on things. I'm going to pay gradually, but give me money. Let me clear these loan checks. So another mistake I did, I borrowed money to clear a debt, which is very wrong. But I just had to do it. Why I had to do it? So that I can have my peace of mind. I can have rest towards building something new, towards learning, increasing my capacity and my ability to make more money and manage money well and multiply money well. I needed my peace. All right. So the debt you owe shouldn't be, it's not a bad thing. Let me tell you, it's not a bad thing, it's not a crime. In fact, we rich people, successful people, we use debt to build wealth. We've understood, personally, I've understood the code and I've cracked it. Right now, I use debt to build wealth. I don't use it to service debt or or do anything that is negative outside that. So the debt you owe should be your motivating factor to learn how to increase your capacity and ability to make more money. All right. The debt you owe should be it should motivate you. It should put you on your toe to learning how to increase your capacity, your capability, capacity, and ability to make more money. Hope you got that right. Okay, so get up, work more, learn more, implement more, execute more, make mistakes, move on, listen more, and keep what? Keep moving. So being in debt is not the end of the world. Always build yourself. When you find that you're falling, life hits you hard, this, that, always learn how to pick yourself up, build yourself back, and keep moving in life. And this was what I did. And it took me, ladies and gentlemen, it took me almost 6 to 8 months. At that point in the past, when I was in that situation, to build, because I was in a level where I was broken. So I laugh at it because learn how to laugh at your challenges, because if you laugh at them, they won't laugh at you. So it took me serious 9 months. They call me the lady with the lion heart, the alpha lion. So something happened in my life. So it took me almost a year. I was broke and I was broken as in pieces. But to gather that the way I see it is not as simple as that. And that's why those of you in my inner circle, I will show you things I did daily, what I overcome, the challenges I face, the doubts, the fear, a lot of things, what I did daily to overcome for good 1 year. So this is my advice to you. Pick your pieces, build back, and keep moving. It's not the end of the world. Trust me, your best days are ahead of you and not behind you. Okay, so the rest of your life is the best of your life. All right. So this is one of the things I did that helped me. I started associating with the right group of people. I had to purge myself. I had to purge myself of doubts, fear, all the negativity, thoughts, and the rest of them. So I started associating with the right company, the right group of people who are making the kind of money that I want to start making. All right. And people that can challenge me to do more and be a better version of myself. People that will not see me as a competition. People that will not see me as a competition, as someone that they are competing with, but people that even in my growth, they are happy for me. And they even want me to even exceed higher. I had to look for that relationship. So when you're in debt, do not focus on the debt. If you focus on the debt, you will be worried. Your peace of mind will not be there. Rather, focus on learning and becoming creative in creating and making more money. So do not hide from your debtors. That's another thing. A lot of people, you tend to hide from your debtors. No, don't hide from your debtors. Rather, sit them down, communicate with them, explain to them, talk to them. This is what I'm currently doing. This is the plan. I'm currently doing this to raise more money. So just give me time. I'm going to pay you. And for me to prove this to you, I'll be paying you bit by bit as I grow and advance in what I'm doing. And once you tell them this, and this is what I told some of my debtors then, and they allowed me. And every month I was giving in something back to them while I was building. Okay, so purge yourself of all negative mindsets, all doubts, all negative thoughts, and start from the scratch to build. But this time around, you're not starting from ground zero, you are building on top experiences. And that gives you a leverage, it gives you an edge. So I need you to allow your experiences to serve as a foundation, and trust me, you will be fine. If I can rise above my challenges and be where I am today, trust me when I say you'll be fine. You may not see it for yourself right now, but trust in my words for you, you'll be fine. All right, then the next question. So, how do you sell products, even if it's a digital or a physical product, online and offline? Okay. So, speaking from my experience, I've sold products offline, I've sold products online, and I'm currently doing both. But I think my activities online is more like 70-80%. Okay, so when you're selling a product, don't talk about the product. That's a mistake many of us make. You focus on talking about your product that you get your customers so weird off and tired and they just disconnect. Today, the attention span of human beings, online and offline, is like a goldfish. I remember when someone referred me to a guy that runs advertising. I had issues with my advertising handles, so I needed to pay someone. And the guy he called me, we booked a call first day. He was busy trying to teach me. I was like, bro, I'm in this field with you. Everything you know, I know. Let's go straight to the deal and let's talk about the guy just wants to keep educating to show me that he knows something. The first day, second, the third day, I was like, nah, I'm not taking this call again. It's a total waste of my time. So the attention of people has reduced. In fact, it's even smaller than that of a goldfish. So when you're selling a product, don't talk about the product. Rather, focus more on the results people will benefit from your product. Because everybody's asking, what's in it for me? What's in it for me? Once they can get what is in it for them, you've captivated their attention. So every customer or client you have love to know what will they benefit from your product, what's in it for them. So when you want to sell or when you're marketing, focus on what your clients or your customers will benefit, the results. Speak about the results of what the product will do for them. What is in it for me? That's a question you must answer for them within the first 10 seconds. So once you can answer this question, trust me when I say you can sell anything, even if it's urine. You can sell anything, all right? Hope I answered your question. Okay, so number 8 question is how to revive a dead business or an old business. How to revive a dead business or an old business. Okay, I'm going to give you something that happened, I think, more like 3, 4 times when I was I was focused on running a business offline. So when building a business, always ask for your magic naming formula because people get tired of a particular kind of thing. Like I said, attention is low and people tend to get weighed off. In fact, today, human beings, our generation today, the kind of generation we are having today, human beings have noticed from experience tend to get tired of something easily. They get fed up, they get tired, they lost interest in things easily. So you must discover what I call the magic naming formula. Okay, so your magic naming formula can revive an old business back to life, meaning keep changing the name of your business, the purpose, the value can stand, the mission can stand, the vision can stand, but keep re-strategizing in the naming of what you are doing and keep fine-tuning and adding a little bit um how will I put it now? I don't know the word to use now. A little flair. Yeah, I think that's the word. A flair to your business so that it can keep exciting people. Because when your business is not doing well, you can't revive it back by just doing the same thing over and over again. But you can revive it back using the magic naming formula. All right. So hope I've answered your question. So the name of your product, the name of your product can actually sell itself. All right. The name of the product you sell can even do all the work by itself, just by the naming. And that's why you must be strategic and intentional when naming a product. So, ladies and gentlemen, at this point, wow, thank you. I'm honored. You learned a lot. Thank you very much. All right, Engineer Frederick, I've heard you. Don't worry, we'll talk more in the inner circle in the Telegram group. All right. Okay, so because this is a free section and you guys paid for it, but I had to create your indulgence because I felt like what I'm about to do, a lot of people need this information. So don't worry, the behind the scene and the strategic section, day in, day out, what I did to overcome, my action daily, my secret, everything, I'll be letting you all in on it. There's a course I did, I'll be giving you that course because you already paid for this section. So you'll be having everything free of charge and I'll be guiding you in a live Q&A question section 1 hour every day. It's part of your benefits for paying for this section. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I believe I've answered all your questions and I left you better than where you were before. Hope I did not confuse you, but I was able to convince you that you can actually do more for yourself. So this what we just did right now, I'm packaging a master class. It's going to be big, broad, like it's going to be huge. So there's a master class that will be coming up on the 1st of January 2023. So all of you make sure you don't miss it, but it's going to be open to the public so that people can have the opportunity to attend. Because one of my goals for 2023 is I want to hold just 100 people by the hand within 90 days to duplicate myself in them and guide them through on learning about the wealth code for 2023, because trust me, 2023 is going to be hard, more difficult than 2022, but it can always get better, but it will take time. How to get yourself out of debt back to financial stability, and even whether you have a business or a product or a job, whether you have or you don't have, I'll be selecting 100 persons I'll be working with. So that's, and also I'll be talking more on the right mindset you need to have in order for you to win the game 2023. All right. So make sure all of you don't miss it. Well, the flyer and the link for interested persons to join the waiting list will be out very soon. So right now, what people are doing, I think I'll drop the link in the inner circle Telegram group. You click on the link, join the waiting list so that by January 1st, you'll be privileged to attend that masterclass. All right. So just stay tuned. Keep your fingers crossed. I'll be hosting I'll be holding 100 persons at the end of that master class by the hand so that I can journey with them in their first 90 days on how I was able to overcome in 12 months being broke, being in debt, not knowing the secret code to use. I'm going to expose all that and I'll work with you strategically, practically, side by side, every day, 1 hour every day. Imagine me being with you 1 hour every day to share with you what I overcame in order to be at the level of success I am right now. And trust me, I haven't even arrived. I'm still going. Okay, so a lot of people don't have this privilege, but you'll be having the privilege. Holding, you guys already have part of the privilege. So I'm opening the room for 100 people. All right, so don't miss that master class. All right, so what I need all of us to do, those of you that are watching this on YouTube, thank you very much for spending your time. Hope you gained value for your time. So do well to share this video to your friends, post it on your social media, on your status, and help someone. This is a paid section, but I made it public so that it can also be of great value for you. And don't forget to click on the thumbs up, like this video. If you're new to this channel, click on the subscription button, turn on the post notification by tapping on the bell once so that you receive every notification of every event we have on this channel. So I want to use this opportunity to thank all of us in the Inner Circle Telegram group. Thank you very much, Dr. Chris, Engineer Frederick, Engineer Paul, Lucy, everyone. Thank you for your time and thank you for allowing me to share this section with the public. All right. Hope it was great. Hope you really got value for the time and the money that you spent. All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen, I remain my humble self, Eminent Augusta, your digital business growth consultant and expert. I am the lady with the lion heart. So see you soon and have a fabulous weekend. Love you.